jungle, Hulkingston Rovers, having gone 10 points down, have fought their way back into the match. And I must say, the Castleford supporters on three sides of the ground, but the noise is coming from underneath the gantry here, because that's where all the Hull KR fans are. Listen! And Ben Cockayne, right underneath us here, is leading the clapping and the cheering.
Well, the one positive thing that Terry Madison could look towards is the fact that Ainscow did get over, could have been given that try at a period where the Rovers, in the last 15 minutes of that first half, they really got back into the game, took control, and it was a great move by the coach Justin Morgan to bring off Scott Morrell. He'd done that 40-20, scored the try, and then it was Ben Fisher, and he really lifted the side.
Great run that from Liam Higgins. Hudson wants to get on with it. It's Rangi Chase.
And they need more of that. He was being pretty quiet as Rangi Chase in the first half. And will Brent Sherwin shake off that mistakes?
This is Hubie. Penalty here. Ball was stolen in the tackle.
Well, I wouldn't bother with the two. I'd get it into the corner. Yeah. Plenty of hands there.
No question.
Wielden is the culprit. Can he bounce back? Not the best 40 minutes for Sherwin.
Here's Higgins now.
We've been here before where they'll take two to the middle and then they quick swing back, very nicely with Sherwin involved. This might be one of those setups.
Sherwin to Mitchell Sargent, a good strong drive underneath the Rovers posts.
I think it is.
And Hudson finds Chase. Here is Sherwin. Back it comes to McGoldrick. They go wide and find Ainscow. Stuttering run from Ainscow.
You know, they just didn't execute that play at full speed. They had the space, they had the men in the holes, but they didn't do it with enough timing to put the 4 points on.
Steve Snitch. Ainscow just feeling the ankle as he got up and moved away from that tackle, incidentally. There's Hudson. Now, great ball back on the inside. It's McGoldrick again. And well watched that was there by Ben Fisher. Last tackle here.
Little dab into the in goal.
There it is. Oh, it's off the post and grounded behind their own line by the Rovers defenders. Briscoe was first to react, I think. Fisher was there as well.
Great work there, wasn't it, by Ryan Hudson. He deliberately aimed for the padding around the post, and it nearly came off. Good job that Sean Briscoe was alert.
So goal line dropout here. Dobson.
Not a bad one either.
Up to halfway. Chase underneath it. Mitchell Sargent to run it back.
Well, he made a huge impact. Very rare that you see Sargent start a game, but he was here, there and everywhere in the opening 10 minutes in that first half. And Terry Madison, the coach, will want exactly the same, though. He looks like he's got a bit of a knock on his noggin.
It's Craig Hubie. Liam Higgins was on his shoulder. That's 3 tackles gone. Castleford back where they almost started. Just a few minutes ago, Chase trying to dance his way through. Good, solid Rovers defence again, and it's needed once more here because it's with Hudson. And that's a short ball, and McGoldrick wide. And this time, Sean Ainscow will not be denied. Or will he? It's gone upstairs again.
He went very close to the dead in goal line. Now, Briscoe seemed to be appearing to say he was obstructed. The utilisation of the dummy runner was quite superb here.
Well, because the man receives the ball on the inside, I think that would go against it. If you look at the interpretation and the guidelines of video referees, where this next man receives the ball, it's McGoldrick. He's inside of Snitch, isn't he, number 12. So technically, when you do read the guidelines, that would go against Castleford here, and this would be denied.
Chris Wellham has been fooled, hasn't he, by Snitch coming back on the inside, but has he already committed himself early? That's what Steve Ganson has got to decide. If he says that Wellham has moved before the dummy runner came, then this will be given.
And they've checked the grounding. So that seems to indicate that this is going to be given the green light by Steve Ganson, and indeed it is. Ainscow 2 tries on his debut. He has scored tries on each of his debuts. Wigan, Widnes And now here again for Castleford against Hulkingston Rovers. He has no first night nerves, this fellow. Sean Ainscough, second try. A controversial one, though.
Yeah, well, Steve Ganson has realised, he has known, and maybe that was a touch forward, but either way, Ainscough. You see, Chris Whallam has already made the move before the ball is gone. So Steve Ganson has suggested, and that's forward, isn't it? By about half a yard, but you can't go back to that, can't go to the screen for the forward pass. Ainscough, he won't mind. Try number 2, should have been 3, had one denied. Huh, what a start for his career here.
Westerman with a very important conversion attempt, and the Rovers fans behind him doing their best to put him off. But they've failed. Westerman kicks the 2 points. 16-12, the Tigers back in front, start of the second half.
You know what we have seen? The importance of forcing a goal line dropout. The last 2 that we've seen have both led to tries in the next minute. Hull KI did it halfway through the first half, and Castleford have just done it again now. Trapping your opponents in goal, applying that pressure, and then converting it into points.
Well, Sean Ainscough is on a hat-trick, and he is no stranger to those, is he? But there is the mistake from the kickoff, which so often happens. Craig Hubie this time just not keeping concentration.
And it wasn't a difficult one at all. You know, the ball has popped up right in front of him. And as you're right, Eddie, I don't normally agree with it all the time, but lack of concentration.
2 hat-tricks for Sean Ainscough. In fact, 4 try hauls in his very brief Wigan career. 4 against Barrow in the Cup last year, 4 against Wakefield last year. 8 of his 17 tries in 12 appearances. Castleford will be hoping that Wigan stay healthy and in good shape in terms of form. Oh, they're allowing Anson to run to the line!
He nearly got it over, didn't he?
Castleford have gone asleep.
Oh, that's a knock-on.
He's come up with the knock-on there, Joel Clinton.
Not too happy, Justin Morgan.
A little touch, let's be fair to him, a little touch of ring rustiness here.
Yeah, he just had a little glance at the likes of Mr. Sargent.
Well, they were right in his face, weren't they? But look at how close he was. Shazai Hansen, they almost opened the door and said, well, in you go, red carpet.
Well, it certainly fitted him well into that standoff position, and I thought it might be a problem for him, but Shazai Hansen has really impressed me.
He's not played until tonight. Looked really good at the back end of 2009. Loose forward, you might remember in the playoff game at Leeds for Rovers last year when they went and claimed a place from 4th in the end of season playoffs. Castleford did the same. In 2008 they finished bottom. 2009 they were 7th. Fantastic effort. Oops.
Nice.
And
oh, Dobson did it. He's always okay.
no, he was on the deck and Rangi Chase fell all over him.
That's a nice kick.
It's a great kick. What's the chase like? It's a bit laboured, to be fair. It was all the forwards. Briscoe just lost his footing in the rice pudding. Peter Fox. Well, heavy, isn't it? It's cutting up down that end of the field that Rovers are defending. Fisher not put down correctly. Now he is on the 4th. Dobson. Infield it goes to Watts. Another good offload from the young man. Finds Dobson. That's the last. Sherwin gets off him quickly. Could easily have been penalised then. There's the kick downfield from Janssen.
It's another good one as well.
McGoldrick has to run this back. Great chase. Whallam was in close attendance with Netherton.
Big crunch tackle as well. They're hunting for the mistake, and you can see, look at the Castleford forwards, including Sherwin as well, the halfback. They really are finding it tough out there.
And because both teams are going from end to end every time they get hold of the ball, you've got to say that the team that's the most disciplined in this second half will go on to win the game. You don't want to defend repeat sets in your own red zone.
It seemed a very peculiar play, the ball, the last one, before that one, by Castleford. The ball seemed to shoot out.
It went all over the place, but I mentioned it earlier that the referees, Stuart Cummins has obviously had a word in their ear, but basically let anything go at the play the ball area.
A bit of a wild fly kick from Randy Chase, so Ben Fisher has the ball back in good field position for Rovers here. It's with Wellham. Hubie wrestles him to the ground. And he was finished off by Jackson as well. Here's Briscoe. He goes to Ianson, wide to Newton. Great run from Newton.
Fend. Oh, he just brushed Rangy Chase away.
Chaz Ianson. Dobson pops it up to Vella. 4 tackles gone for Hull KR. Fisher once more. Taking it on himself. That's the last. Oh,
He's
play on,
pinched it,
says the referee.
Hubie pinched it. This is a clever play by Hubie, thank you. Just got it in time before another one joined into the tackle. Well, this second half is turning out into a real old-fashioned struggle, isn't it? It's taking its toll out there. It's heavy going on the surface.
Yeah, it's good to soft, the going, isn't it?
Not good for the favourites, as they say.
Little chink over the top. Ainscough just couldn't keep hold of it.
Going backwards, and that's off. The Rovers player, Cocaine, has knocked the ball into touch. This should be Tigers' head and feet.
No, it's Rovers.
Ah.
The original knock-on, obviously, was from Ainscough.
Yeah. Well, no, I think he knocked it back. That's how it looked to me, but I'm not the man with the whistle. Phil Bentham is. And
Rovers won't be complaining, that's for sure.
No, I'm just saying, Eddie, a lot of people perhaps will be saying, well, and there's the incident where I thought Cocaine knocked it out.
And he did.
You just get the impression, as I mentioned, but it's going to be a talking point, isn't it, over the next few weeks. If the referees are allowing anything to go at the dummy half area, you play the ball area. We've seen it for 2 weeks now. Is it going to stay all this way, all the way through? We'll have to wait and see.
Well, we don't like big penalty counts, do we? We're very critical of that, and last night we had a low penalty count, and tonight we've only had 6, so well done, the refs. Here's McGoldrick. Good ball. He delayed the pass.
Super stuff.
Chase has the ability to get sort of half past a man and then looks for support. Here's Sherwin. Flicks it up to Hubie.
Need a little bit more running as well from Ryan Hudson. He's been quite happy just to farm it out.
He did exactly that then. McGoldrick. Oh, Higgins has slipped the net. Ainscough! Hat-trick on his debut. He's not given it again. 3, he says. He's up to 4 now.
Well, surely he's got it down. It's
well, maybe he thought he dropped it, the touch judge.
It was a nice step.
A hat-trick of tries or a hat-trick of video decisions?
That's a try.
No problem.
Yeah, no probs whatsoever. Confirmation.
A hat-trick of tries and a hat-trick of nods from the video referee, Steve Ganson. Try to Ainscough.
And it was well worked down this short side. It had to be scored as well. I don't think he would have been able to squeeze in at the corner. The cover defence was sliding in, and he just stepped majestically off the right foot.
What a good bit of business it might be by Castleford to get this young man here.
Well, excellent work by Terry Matheson and the club, and excellent work by the Castleford team here. Shifting the ball wide, eventually. It's pretty hard when you're under pressure with defenders coming at you, and it's a quality finish from an instinctive winger who knows when to stop, step back on the inside, and turn it to his advantage. A good grounding here. He receives the ball from Evans and just about gets the ball down in time. And I'll tell you what, if you play on the wing for one of Terry Matheson's sides, you know that you're going to get the ball in good situations. Wainwright scored 1 try, Haynes scores the other 3. The wingers for the Tigers certainly get some involvement.
Well, his reputation's being done no harm at all in this opening match for the Castleford Tigers here.
Well, when you talk about overseas players, as you were last night, and commenting on how well Harlequins have done, don't forget, in some games, Wigan have had 5 of the 7 backs have been overseas players. One of the reasons why Ainscore's not able to get a game.
Westerman to try and add the extras. Fails on this occasion. 20 points to 12, though. They're building that lead back up, but can they hold on to it this time? There's plenty of time for Rovers.
Yeah, that's going to be, is it going to be deja vu? But he'll be happy with it. I'm not so sure that Justin Morgan will be happy with the fact that Cockayne came out of the line and said, there he is, he was in no man's land.
Well, I suppose to be fair to Ben Cockayne, he's not a winger, is he?
No, he took
He's a specialist winger.
No, but he took the gamble and it showed there. You only need one error in this game and you can be, shall we say, taken off.
2, move, hold, go. Third.
Castleford with an 8-point advantage, but plenty of time for Rovers. Ooh, and that was a very dangerous pass.
4.
He did well to hang on to that chase.
Go.
Yeah, and they've got a convincing lead now.
This fella, you know, is all over the show, Ryan McGoldrick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a great player.
5.
And they always look dangerous every time he's got the ball. He needs support around, even getting the quick play the ball there for Sherwin to kick. And
Haynes
again,
goes
the
after
pressure.
a 4. Cockayne gets to it. He's in a bit of bother here. He does well.
Great kick and chase. Just going to make the point that, you know, in that first half when the Tigers ran to a 10-0 lead, they wanted to score off every play. Now this is a time where they just keep the defence solid, get a good kick and chase, which we just witnessed.
4 great tackles in defence from Castleford, deep in their opponent's territory. Janssen. That's the last 20 metres gained on 5 tackles. The kick has to be good here, and it is from Dobson. Buys them some land. And the chase from them, they've come up as it, nearly, Ryan McGoldrick nearly fumbled that. Good chase that from Hull KR.
Hold first. Go.
Shenton.
2. Move.
This way, you've got to work hard as a team now. Take a little bit of responsibility on your shoulders.
Okay,
That's great work. That's good stuff by Rangi Chase.
Go.
Almost a penalty conceded by Jake Webster.
4. Move.
And again, the official allowing them to just get on with it. It's certainly more exciting for the crowd, in my opinion.
Jackson goes down on the last.
Move. Hold.
1 point perhaps, or is it too early?
Rangi Chase trying to slide that in, and Webster has it back.
A little bit too nonchalant there by the standoff Chase.
Rovers will try and get the ball away from their own line again, this set of 6. Good run.
Well, in a good position now. This is where the likes of Dobson, he's gone out second receiver. Now they're going to do the blind with a kick. There he is.
He was outside the 40-metre mark. That's a terrific kick.
Yeah. Play for option. His coach, Justin Morgan, is well aware that Castleford, remember at this particular time in the first half was when the Tigers were coming out with the errors, so get it in the corner, force those errors, and you could put yourself in a good position. He's such a talent, this fella.
Well, it just gets them away from their own line. They've been defending their own line for about the last 5 minutes, and now they're up the other end, and they'll hunt this mistake that Castleford were prone to first half.
But what it also gives them, Eddie, is time to get up there, walk up there, don't make any rush decisions to go up to come up with any big plays. What they've got to do is, so a lot of them going together talking about how they need to control the speed of Castleford, because that's what took Castleford back into the game.
2. Move. Wait. Go.
Rovers really are hunting the mistake here. Nearly forced it a couple of times. Here's McGoldrick again. He hits and spins so well, doesn't he?
Well, there's a talent moving pictures, that's for sure. He knows when to come in and take a little bit of responsibility off the forwards as well. That's a good tackle by Wellham.
It was, and it was a really good take by Stuart Jones as well. It was round his neck, which is where he dropped one in the first half. Crossfield kick from Sherwin. Great chase. Great work, though, by Briscoe.
Well, the whole KR fans felt that the tackle had been completed, but I'm not so sure it had. It's going to be a devil of a job now for the Rovers to get out of this. The Tigers' defence is so tight at the moment. Got to be careful not to give away a penalty.
They're asking for a knock-on.
And they've got it.
Webster is furious. He doesn't want to say too much, otherwise he might.
Okay, Jake.
Yep, just lost it.
He might give away a penalty.
Well, Jackson lifted the leg, and well, I don't think Joe Westerman actually got a fingertip to it. He just nudged the ball carrying arm, which is allowed.
I think it happens a lot. If you put 3 aggressive men into a tackle like that, so often the ball will be dislodged. The man is disorientated, and Castleford, a brilliant situation from a scrum.
Rangi Chase, still Rangi Chase, still Rangi Chase. And there's something been spotted by the touch judge.
Walk away, fellas.
Well, Rangi
Second back, please, mate.
has decided to get out of the melee. Oh, yeah, that was a
grapple tackle.
Yeah, grapple tackle, grapple tackle.
Yeah, keep it down.
Tackle that hurts. I'd tap this. I wouldn't bother with a 2. It's an acute angle. You can go back, of course, and that's what they've done.
Steve Snitch for Castleford. Another set of 6 coming at this defensive line of Rovers.
The utilisation of the dummy runner, remember, was so effective with Ainsco's last. And will they do it again? Rangi Chase will be the provider.
There he is, Chase. Short ball. Solid defence, led by Newton and Webster on Joe Westerman. That ball's gone backwards, it's play on. Hudson loops the pass back to Steve Snitch. He goes back where all the trouble is, and he gets to within about 1.5 meters of the line.
Move. Go.
Hudson again. Oh, that was a poor ball. McGoldrick, they've lost a bit of momentum here, Castleford. McGoldrick had to chase that down.
Sherwin's screaming for it now.
Hubie, up it goes, under pressure he was from Netherton. They'll claim Peter Fox, away from Rangi Chase. Good run from Peter Fox.
That lifts us to any side spirits. That could have been a penalty, and should have been a penalty.
And that should be. They're all over the place, the defensive line.
But as I say, Eddie, anything goes.
They got it now.
And
Public opinion, I think, swayed it. Public opinion from East Yorkshire.
a bit of a grapple tackle as well, as far as I'm concerned, from Stuart Jones. Well, he's kept it flowing. Good for you viewers out there.
Vella solidly put to ground.
They kept a good lookout for Vella. He normally has quite a few offloads throughout the course of an 80-minute game, but they've been very quick to get to him early. Smother him, no chance.
Liam, come on.
Fisher, busy, gives it to Wellham. It was a good ball and it was a good tackle needed. Dobson, Vella. Hull KR haven't turned this in yet. They have not turned this in. Why should they? They're only 8 points adrift.
Oh, plenty of time left.
Here's Dobson. They go wide over the top. They find Peter Fox. Away from one. Couldn't get away from Michael Wainwright. Webster, Dobson. Up it goes off the boot. Crossfield kick, easy for Ainscough. He hasn't, and I'm not going to hex him, I hope. He hasn't dropped one yet tonight.
I thought you could put the marker right on him. He was away.
Well, you know what? Even if he does, I mean, the amount of kicks he's taken. Sean Briscoe dropped one in the first half, and he was the England fullback last year. So every backfield player will drop the ball throughout the course of the season. Brent Webb, Billy Slater even drops it sometimes.
Tomorrow night, we hope. I'm sure they're probably listening as well. They'll be well pleased with comments like that, won't they?
I'm going to say I thought we were impartial.
We are.
Of course we are, as long as we win. Should be a great game. Don't miss it, though.
Yeah,
I'm
true.
looking forward to it. To become champions of the world. What a game. What an opportunity for all those players.
Last tackle here for Castleford. Sherwin with the kick up into the night air. It's a great kick again. Oops. Got away with it. Oh, here's Dobson on the charge. Dobson outstripping the defence. Has he got support? He has from Fox. Couldn't get the ball away to him.
Good play by Rangi Chase, but he had a second bite.
Briscoe.
Well, he just didn't have the legs. Michael Dobson.
Fisher. Glorious opportunity this for Hull KR. It's with Liam Watts. Fisher again. Dobson. Short ball on the burst is Clint Newton. From defence to attack, Hull KR in the blink of an eye. Here's Vella. Vella is halted and down he goes on tackle number 4. But he's 2 metres away from the try line, that's all. Fisher gives it to Liam Watts. Castleford's defence stands firm.
Stuff.
Can they stand firm for another tackle?
Grubber from Dobson, surely.
It's with Dobson. There it is to the in-goal area. Won! And anyway, Cockayne touches down.
This will be given. This will be given. I don't think he'll go upstairs for it, will he?
I think he's gone. I think he's gone upstairs. Steve Ganson, yet another decision.
What a great player this fella is. Michael Dobson. And again, like it showed in the first half, not the best positioning there for the cover kick. They knew it was the last. And Ainscough, well, just like one of my golf shots, not the best. Should have put his body on the line there.
No knock on either from Wellham.
I don't think he touches. I don't think Wellham touches it.
So it might go to Cockayne, this.
Oh, it'll be a try, as far as I'm concerned. Steve Ganson will be happy with this. TRI.
Look at the grin on the face of Ben Cockayne, because it's a try. First try of the year, and how vital, how important might that one be in the context of this match?
Well, they were having a devil of a job trying to get through the pretty solid Tigers defence, but you've got to give them credit to say, well, we'll go on the last option, which was a grubber kick. And it was well placed by Michael Dobson. Sean Ainscough, the hero of the moment until this, when it goes for the air shot. Dobson makes the break. Thank you very much indeed. No one at home. Great chase by Rangi. Chase himself gets at it a second time. And it then brought them to a position where Michael Dobson, the man who's about to convert, are willing. Pressure.
He's the man for the big kicks. 2018. It's a thriller at the Jungle again.
Here's a kicking goal. Difficult bouncing ball, full speed, we slowed it down, Cockayne grounds it. And you wonder here now about the belief of the Castleford side. They've lost so many games at home by a narrow margin. That minute that you have to stand behind your post as they swing again and miss. You stand behind your post while Dobson lands up the goal kick. And whether any part of those negative self-doubt creeps into the subconscious.
But they have conceded the ball back. No, they haven't. Hull KR have got it back now. Oh, don't take your eye off this for a minute. Liam Watts. Well, that's off the foot of Ianson. And it was then just pinched off James Evans.
Well, Evans thought it saved the day. They were so happy. And as you say, he was pinched. Oh, what a climax this is going to be.
Vella is leading the run for this. Ainscough allows it to bounce. Sees Vella's with him. Oh, that's not bad. That's tremendous. Still going, Ainscough. And still. Well, he's lit the whole place up tonight, hasn't he?
Has he ever? I don't know what size batteries he's got inside the body, but I want to get some. He's been outstanding.
Nervous times for Terry Mattis and his team, clinging now onto a 2-point lead as Jones takes it forward on tackle number 4. Tell you what, when we come down to the jungle, we rarely get disappointed. It's a great atmosphere.
Oh, it's always good. I love it down here. Mind you, I love it going any club.
That's a lovely little kick through by Sherwin. Ooh, and he had to be brave then to put his hand and his face down where the boots might have been flying. He was Peter Fox. Here come Rovers again.
Eddie, Terry Matson's going to be really nervous now going into the last 13 minutes because a lot of his big fellas in the middle of the park, because they've been tested and challenged so much defensively, when they've got the ball, they're really struggling to get behind the ball and bring it forward.
Well, it's all about energy levels and composure. Even though they're allowing a lot of latitude at the play the ball area, you've got to be careful. When will Mr. Bentham say enough's enough? That's a good kick.
Scott Morrell again. Taken in by McGoldrick. Decent chase.
And Steve-O, to keep your energy levels up, you've got to make sure you control the ball, because as you come towards the end of the game, defence really takes it out of you when you've got to get up and down off the ground and back that 10 yards.
Well, the Rovers fans underneath, as they were claiming that he moved off the mark to play the ball, not in the position where he was actually tackled.
James Evans.
It's a thriller, Eddie.
It's a great contest, and we're entering the last 11 minutes, and the match is in the balance. Rangi Chase back out the door to Sherwin, who a looping pass that found Shenton. Here is Westerman. He then gives it. Is that Mitchell Sargent back out there? It is.
I think the prop forward was having a bit of a rest out there. Then found himself with the ball in his hands. Got to be a good kick.
Sherwin. Play on. Evans. Ainscough. Not 4. Crossfield looking for Ryan Hudson, is he? Webster. Again, they do well. That must be about the 4th time that they've got the ball out of their own in-goal area, and they've managed to avoid the goal line dropout, Rovers.
But what a great kick from Sean Ainscough.
Penalty, offside. I think they were offside about 10 minutes ago.
Well, his patience has been tested, and didn't they do well on that occasion? They were put under the rack, and they were being stretched all over the joint, and just lack of coordination amongst the defensive ranks, not talking to each other. That's a tremendous kick downfield. Hold on to your seats.
Rufus the Robin. He's urging them forward. Lovegrove, down he goes.
Unusual name for a Robin, somewhat.
Rufus. It is a bit, I suppose. I was just wondering what you might call the Robin.
Bob.
Netherton. Bob Robin. Okay.
Well, they go bobbing along, don't they?
Clinton.
Great defence. You've got to have nerves of steel when the pressure's on like this.
Morrell gives it to Dobson, stabs the kick behind the defence. Goal line dropout. More pressure on the Castleford Tigers.
He wasn't going to take a risk this time, was he? Ainscough says, hey, let's get out of here. The pressure applied by this man, Michael Dobson. He's had a fine second half. They shut him down well, did the Tigers, in the first 40. But in this second stanza, he has certainly shown.
So Westerman just takes in a little bit of oxygen. Stuart Jones is needing treatment, and he makes his way back to his own goal line.
Psychologically, the Tigers cannot just shut up shop and say, let's hang on to this 2 points. There's far too much time left.
Briscoe was underneath the kick. Here comes Joel Clinton. Good run from the big prop forward. Morrell waits.
He'll be a fine addition, won't he, throughout the season?
Lovegrove.
Clinton.
Yes, he will. Lovegrove, he's gone round 360 degrees. Whoops, here we go. Didn't like that. Pushing and shoving with Ryan Hudson. Watts again.
Bravery there by Stuart Jones, went right round the ankle. Oh, they didn't move up. They hung back there. Jansen looked as though he was finding the gap.
Plays the ball to Morrell. Here is Dobson. Back it comes to Briscoe. Briscoe backs himself. That's the last. They look for a repeat set here, Hull KR.
Dobson again.
The kick stabbed in. Oh, ricocheted. It's a try for Liam Watts. Steve Gansel, it's all yours. Another decision for the video referee. I didn't see much wrong with it. It ricocheted and it bounced back. And Liam Watts was the first man to react.
And it's Dobson's kick yet again. It just bounces all over, comes off the shin. I can't quite see who it came off. Oh, and he scoops it. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is split second. Good stuff there.
Well, they're
That's
all
play
right.
on. That's play on. And then he gets it. And then he loses it. And does it hit the... Oh, I don't know.
I think this could be given, don't you?
Well,
I think he got his hand to it before it hit the deck.
Well,
I
from
really do.
one angle, yes. From this angle, let's see. He loses it. He loses it. Has he got control? I think he has.
I wouldn't give it. I wouldn't give it. I think the odds on him hitting the ball simultaneously as it hits the ground are too slim, Eddie.
Well, we'll soon find out with Mr. Ganson.
Steve Ganson has the destiny of the points in his hands. The try is given to Liam Watts. Hull Kingston Rovers have come back from the dead again.
What an amazing game.
First try ever in Super League for 19-year-old Liam Watts. Remember that name, because this fella's got a heck of a future.
Certainly is, and you've just got to get the rub of the green sometimes. Bouncing around, and he had the wherewithal to think so quickly. He must have been thinking, I've lost control, but I've got that in time.
Well, look at the pace on him when he grounds the ball.
He knows he's lost it, and he just gets a left hand down. And it's in the hands of modern Mr. Steve Ganson.
That was when the try was given on the big screen, and a couple of seconds ago the try is improved, and it's 24-20, and Hull KR have done it again.
Eddie, you can trace that back to the penalty that Castleford gave down in Hull KR's territory. Again, they got up there, they got a repeat set of 6, and then they come up with that try.
It's not over yet. Castleford have come up with it.
They have.
Was it a knock-on? The Rovers fans say it was. It was great work there by Craig Hubie. It's not over yet.
6 minutes to go. 4 points the difference now in Hull KR's favour. What a great game. What a super contest from the Engage Super League. Nothing better than this. Sargent. Good ball. It's Steve Snitch. Hudson, Sherwin, McGoldrick, Evans for Castleford! just held up short. What a tackle there from Ben Cockayne.
Should he have passed? That's a big question. They've got the overlap.
Hubie at the middle, and it's the turnover.
They went for the power play. I think that James Evans had the chance to pass out wide to Ainscough. He took the gamble and went on his own. It was Hubie that got the ball from the kickoff.
What a tackle from Ben Cockayne, though, to stop James Evans.
Unbelievable. But should he have looked? Should he have passed?
Remember, whoever loses tonight, it'll be 3 consecutive defeats. Whoa, Higgins with a swinging arm.
A swinging arm will be the touchdown. Liam Higgins has just completely lost the plot. I don't think that he made any contact. He went for the first one, went for the second one, said, I'll get you, will I?
Yeah, we'll sort it out, won't we?
Liam Higgins, once upon a time, wore the black and white of Hull FC.
Something must have happened though before that, in the initial part of the contact.
There was, Phil, something happened where he bounced Liam Higgins off, and then Liam Higgins just took exception to it. He's looked at the referee's done nothing, and then he's gone in for that shot.
You're pulling the swinging arm, okay?
Penalty to Hull KR, which just relieves the pressure a bit. Oh, well, they're saying that Lovegrove, I think, has led with the forearm.
That's where it was.
That's where they had the swinging
You can see he turns around now, he looks at the referee. The referee does nothing,
so he goes
in for the shot.
Yeah. But it could be very costly indeed.
Oof, Clinton goes down. Well, Castleford will get another chance, providing they don't allow Hull Kingston Rovers to score in this set of 6. Morel to Dobson. There's the try scorer, maybe the match winner, Liam Watts. Morel again. Briscoe.
Just field position now, Rovers, that's all they need. Drive it through, nothing fancy.
Janssen will hoist a high kick.
They've gone early, that surprised me.
Well, look where they are now, 3.5 minutes to go.
Evans there. Could he have passed? No, perhaps Ainscough had just overrun him. Cockayne was a beautiful tackle, as Eddie mentioned earlier.
It was, and they need a 3/4 of the length of the field try.
No, I think they need a 40-20 if they can set to it. It's very hard here in this situation. But on the next play, you won't score a long-range try, and it's very difficult, I think, with the conditions like this. The 40-20 is what they had to go up for.
Well, it's with Hudson, and now Chase. And that went to nobody in particular, but it found its way to Shenton. Last tackle here for Castleford. It's got to be a hump and hope, surely.
Just stand up, Michael.
Ball back on the inside. No, this is Rangi Chase. Good defence.
He got it away.
He did. The last tackle, though. He's furious, Terry Matheson.
Yeah, he wanted the high kick. He won the speculative kick right up.
They'll still maybe get another chance. Maybe Castleford.
Well,
Briscoe.
There's a lot of smart players out there, and one Australian, Michael Dobson, who's had a fantastic second half. He's been the architect of this fight back by Hull KR, and he will make sure they'll drive in, and he'll make sure that it's a good kick downfield too.
Here's Ben Cockayne, whose tackle just might have arrested this little slump for Rovers. Morel, great run from Morel! Haul to the ground.
Look at Dobson, marshalling the troops. Get out, I'm it, give it to me.
1 pointer, I wonder if he'll go for a drop goal here. No, he's sliding it in behind them. Oh, not the best. Brian McGoldrick.
It's been a masterclass from that fella in the second half.
Ainscough.
Especially late on it as well.
Right, this is the last throw of the dice for Castleford.
Hold. Go on the mark, that's it.
Got to make sure the discipline's good from Rovers. That's what Justin Morgan, the coach, he'll get the message out. Nothing silly, boys. Keep cool, keep calm.
What a battle royal this has been tonight. What a great game. Not if you're a Castleford fan, of course. At this moment in time, but just a minute. Just a minute. It's with Evans. Watts is bounced off. Evans still. Here now is Snitch. Last minute, 2 tackles remaining for Castleford here. Sherwin.
Over the top, perhaps.
Randy Chase. Still Randy Chase, tiring defenders all over the shop. Westerman. They're keeping it alive. They have to knock on
by Sargent.
Game over.
Sargent, just a little one, and Terry Madison knows it. The expression on the face of the workhorse prop forward, Mitchell Sargent, tells its own story. It was a little one, and that is sufficient. You can't blame the Tigers. They wanted to keep it away, keep it alive. It looked as though they were in with a chance. Rangy Chase, bobbing and weaving, sidestepping. But it's a red and white, they'll be bobbing and weaving. He knows it too, Justin Morgan.
What a game we've had, though, and, you know, Castleford just don't seem to be able to win on their own ground. Last season's sequence of home defeats included nail-biting contests, 12-8 to Harlequins, 26-24 to Huddersfield, 24-22 to Leeds, 2 points against Catalan, 3 points against Wigan, and the hoodoo has struck again. They've lost another closely fought contest, but listen to the Rovers fans. Dobson, the architect, Watts the try scorer, Hawkinston Rovers the victory. Castleford have played their full part again in a magnificent match, but they cannot win at home. Ainscough, a hat-trick on his debut, and he still ends up on the losing side. What a cruel game this is.
An amazing game in as much that the first half, the first 20 minutes, Castleford raced to a 10-0 lead. They did it exactly the same way in the second half. They had an 8-point lead. But you've got to give credit to this Hawkinson Rovers side. They dug deep, and the marshal of it all was that man Michael Dobson.
But the one thing you can't deny is that we've had value for money here today. Anybody who's paid to come and watch, anybody who's tuned in and seen this, knows you've had some quality.
Fantastic value for money, and the man of the match, Michael Dobson. He's talking to Rod Studd.
Michael, well done. Man of the match. There's a champagne that goes with it. The last 2 weeks have been pretty miserable for you, haven't they? Just 6 points scored and 62 conceded. So where did that performance come from?
We had to get our heads down and do some hard work because the last couple of weeks haven't been good enough. And again, we were pretty scratchy, but we've gone down to win. So full credit to the boys. And it was a tough game, so we're glad to get up back in the winning run.
Just tell us about the conditions out there, and you've had to come from behind twice, 2 scores behind twice, so you've really had to put it in out there.
Yeah, we did. The field's pretty heavy, and it's hard to get going, especially for the forwards. So yeah, it was a great effort by the boys, and we just hung in there, and in the end it came through for us.
How big a win do you think that will be, Michael?
I can't say at this stage, but it's got us back on the right winning way, and hopefully we can keep it up.
£100 for the charity of your choice as well. Would you like to tell us where that's going?
Yeah, the Women and Children's Ward in Hull, the Hull Hospital there.
Good on you, Michael. Thanks for talking to us. Let's bring in Liam Watts, the man who scored the try right at the end. Liam, pretty much one question and one question only. Did you ground the ball correctly?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought I got the touch, yeah.
Just tell us what the waiting was like, because it went on for what seemed like an eternity when waiting for Steve Ganson to give the call.
Oh, it was awful. I was thinking, I hope it is a try, you know what I mean, get us in front. And obviously we've held it on and won the game.
Did you feel that you were out of it when you were 2 scores behind?
No, you're never out of a game. It's full 80, so you just keep driving, keep going until the final whistle.
Well done, thanks for talking to us, Liam. Sean Ainscough scored a hat-trick tonight. It's not the first of your career, obviously, Sean, and we know you've scored on debut for Wigan and for Widnes and tonight. How are you feeling when you play so well personally and yet don't come away with the result?
Well, I don't want to be disappointed, really. I think we dug in, we did good, but and they came back and we was a better team, but they came back and won.
Do you feel you should have won?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think we was a better team for the 80 minutes, so we came away with a loss.
And just tell us how tough it's been for you personally, because the start of last season, you had a great start, you scored all those tries and then disappeared from view. You've had to go out to Widnes and then come here. Do you feel you can still make it at Wigan?
Yeah, I think I can do. If I show what I can do here with Castleford for a few months, hopefully I'll get back in team. So if there's any injured, call me back.
You made a good start tonight. Well done, Sean. Thanks for talking to us.
Cheers.
Yeah, you have to feel sorry for Sean Ainscough. A hat-trick on his debut here for Castleford, and yet he still ends up on the losing side. But you also have to credit the fight back from Hull Kingston Rovers. It was 4 tries apiece, you know.